You can write better children's books.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you got more time.
Right. That's
I
right.
clicked on Angela again, so hopefully this time she comes in. And I just started the recording.
Elaine, I have to leave about 7:45.
Okay. All right. Because I was going to say, if it's 5 minutes from now, we got a problem.
No,
Okay.
that's not fair. How would that work?
Angela made it.
Yay!
I swear I clicked to let
Yay.
you in and then you disappeared. And I just sent you an email going, I'm so sorry if I did something.
I was just trying to message you and guys in the group in the messenger chat because my thing is just spinning and spinning and I don't know, like my maybe I'm on a different network. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Well, I just started the recording. Let's go ahead and get going because we're 10 minutes late. But let's breathe together 3 times. And as we do, breathe in through the nose and think the words I am. And as we breathe out through the mouth, think the word consciousness. Let's breathe together right now. Breathe in, I am. Breathe out, consciousness. Breathe in, I am. Breathe out, consciousness. Breathe in, I am. Breathe out, consciousness. And as we rest for a moment here in this beautiful space of infinite divine grace, we can feel our deep and rich connection to infinite intelligence, to the divine, to the God of your understanding. We are BFFs, getting information and guidance with grace and ease, joyously loving every moment of our lives. Take another deep breath in. And when you're ready, open your eyes and come back into the room.
And you brought me up 200 points, my energy.
It happens. It's pretty straightforward when you're willing to let
That
that
was
energy in.
beautiful, Elaine.
Oh, good. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Isn't it fun that you can do that anytime you want, and our energy is permanently connected. So you can just think of anybody here in our group, and immediately you can feel your energy start to rise because we are that strong. And when we come together, we're even stronger. So, wow, how can it get even better than this? It was so good. It brought Lisbeth in.
Yay.
Woo! Good energy. So, Ruthie, you were the first one in the door, and we're going to celebrate you first. What's been going on in your world?
Well, I've been doing your meditation regularly, and it's just really improved my energy and my feeling of, I guess you could say, solid, calm, peaceful sense of I don't know, cohesiveness where I feel more focused. I feel so much more focused and less chatty stuff getting in the way of me focusing and getting stuff done. So I feel very much more together thanks to your meditation.
Love hearing that. What else has been going on?
Well, I've been better at setting boundaries, and I told my son that we should talk once a day only because before he was calling me like 10 times a day, and then and so now he's not calling me, he's just trying to text me 10 times a day. But that's okay because I could say anything important, let's talk tomorrow, once a day we're going to talk. So it's just but you know what, the biggest win for me is celebrating with asking the angels for help. And I've been asking them to help my kids. And so, and having such a great confidence that the angels are on the job. And so I don't have to worry. I don't have to do anything. And that's part of what your meditation has helped me with, to be able to just relinquish all those cares to the heavenly, presence that's there to make everything work. And I have such a good feeling. And then I've gotten some good messages that their lives are getting more together, and it's because I can't do anything
Aw.
about it.
That is awesome. That is awesome. And really, that's owning your power. When you're not trying to control the situation or fix things,
Yes.
you're hiring angels for yourself to heal your energy and help you with the boundaries, and send love and blessings off to your kids and wish them well and envision them thriving and doing great, and get angels to help your kids too. But it's kind of like that old, put your oxygen mask on first, heal yourself, and then you've got lots of energy that you can direct on to help heal others. So congratulations, Ruthie. I'm so happy for you, and happy for your kids too. That's
Thank
great.
you. Yes.
And we've got Dorji in the house. Dorji, I know you've got at least 20 minutes of celebrations, right?
I wish. I like to get cut off.
Go for it.
I have the same thing, and people around me, I'm noticing everything is getting better. We still have our disagreements, but now I just nod and smile and don't say nothing and let it go past me. And then later I see, yeah, it really did change. I was at the Q&A with John Ashraf. He had something like a fireside sit down, and there was a lot of people there. And I was reminded to use this app again. And I'm using it. And right now I'm working on a winning attitude. So I'm waiting for a call from Ruth now. I am grateful I am grateful to live in a country where I can thrive, joyfully pay my bills, and live yet that I'm not going to be hungry tomorrow. I love my family of light, and it's growing, and that is because the people yet that are in awake now, they're all a lot younger, and and a lot of men are coming in. So our family of light is growing. I am pain-free, 75 years old. I'm for the first time pain-free in 30 years. And now I'm working on my young man's posture. No more looking at the ground. My internet team is pushing out my social media. I'm supposed to do 6 1-minute videos every week, and I have a hard pusher. Hey.
That's great. Congratulations, Dorji. How can it get even better than this?
Yeah.
Did they give you a structure to use for your videos?
Actually, she tells me what to talk about. I am told that I'm a teacher.
Yep.
Which I didn't believe. I still have to convince myself. But
well, I have a very simple structure that is a great way to teach. And it's a great way to set up your videos. No matter what the topic is, you do the exact same thing every time. So I'll send out that structure along with the recording and the chat. Yeah, so anybody can use it. It's very helpful. It's very easy, and any subject is relevant. So congratulations and kudos.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Elaine.
And poor Angela dropped off again, and she sent a note just saying technology was not her friend today. So bummer. But Peggy, we get to celebrate you, and that color is really nice on you. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm here just happy as can be, having had a wonderful week with my sister here. And since we're getting ready to have 3 days in the 80s, she is commiserating that she should have not gone home to Michigan yet because it's really, really miserable there. So anyway, we had a great time and saw some different I didn't see it. Sally saw it behind me, different behavior in a restaurant than I've ever heard of. And this was a father and mother permitting their young daughter to stand up and dance on the table.
Wow.
And I'm going, is this what we're coming to? I was horrified personally. Anyway, had 2 more offers on the condo. Those have both been sent by the wayside. I'm really looking forward to Deborah's next gold circle. And my son, Andy, and Anne, his wife, sent the most hysterical April Fool's message saying that her job, because it was financed by Noah, they had no idea how stable it was. So she was taking early retirement and they were joining the Peace Corps and going somewhere. And I just fell for it, as did my David, hook, line, and sinker. It's like, oh, wow, that's really cool. I mean, these people are going to be babysitting their dog, every detail covered. Oh, man. And looking at Deborah's being in Fort Collins in May, that's a long shot, but I'm thinking that might be a fun thing to go do. And I finally did some work on my website today, so that felt really good. It's been a couple years since I've had the energy to do that. My energy has shifted and back.
Mhm.
It's your meditation, Elaine.
Hey, you never know. You never know.
I know for sure.
Your energy was so good, you brought David Edgar in the door. So, hey,
And
how can
Yay.
it get even better than
Peggy,
that?
Peggy, your background matches you completely.
Oh,
There are highlights in the painting behind you or left shoulder.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That,
It's
oh,
like
yes, there are.
you have 2 good angels on your
Yep.
shoulders talking to you.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, Michelle, I'm so glad you could join us today. We'd love to help you celebrate. You're unmuted. You're good.
Thank you so much. Well, I'm celebrating that I'm here with you guys because I love you all so much. And I'm finally feeling higher power inside again. Like, I'm grateful. Thank you. I've been asking the angels for help to get energy and motivated. Okay, so I went out to brunch with a friend last week. I went to the gym last week. I did something else. I went to the Hamlet. That's the nursing home I was at last, and I visited as many people as I could there. That was last week. I went out yesterday, returned things to the stores, and tomorrow I'm going to the gym. And I'm taking the transportation that I'm setting up for and I'm going to see the baby on Sunday, which I can't wait. The baby is on Sunday. I can't wait. And I'm doing that without anybody else. Just, they could be there, but I have to do it anyway. So thank you all for your support. It means the world to me because I wasn't doing that last year at all. And I'm also getting out of bed saying, no, I ain't staying here. Have a nice day. Time to do things. And I did 2 classes today. Yep. And I'm here. Yay!
How can it get even better than this? Yes.
I'm doing that stuff too. But that's what they give. I lost my receipt for Circle. I don't know when it starts.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
She hasn't sent out well, I think she did send out. I'll check on my calendar and see when it is because I know it's on Tuesdays.
I think it's April 8th next week.
Yes. April 8th.
Yes, it starts on the 8th. Yeah.
And every week, right? It's not every other this time.
It is. I have it every other week.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going right through. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you were more on it than you realized.
If you find it, could you send that to me again?
Actually, it's in the chat, April 8th, but you know what? I'll remember to put the um, awake gold circle info in the email that I send out.
Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Sure, sure. Awesome. Kelly, what can we help you celebrate?
I clicked
There we
the wrong
go.
button and all sorts of things came up. So I'm going to celebrate that I'm here because the LA Water Department has been replacing the pipeline all the way down the street that I'm on the corner of. And yesterday we got notice that it was coming up my block as well, because I'm on the side street thing. And I realized I have water. I have empty water bottles. I have to go get water. My refrigerator's empty. I've been out of town. I got to go to Costco. How am I going to do this when the whole street's going to be blocked up? So today I talked to the guy and they're not starting till tomorrow. So I had all these commitments and all these things. And I ate a quick lunch and went, oh, I'm going to go do all that now. And I went and did all my errands and got here almost on time. So I am so celebrating that I am here and my food is already in the refrigerator. And my car is clean for tomorrow's appointments. Oh, life is great. So I have been on a whirlwind. I went dashing last week, left you guys early to go listen to the insurance commissioner. Like, oh, my head is getting so filled up with things. I was grateful to be there. Then my son and his daughter and I went out to dinner because the other two were off on a camping trip with school. Then the next day I left and went to my daughter's and played with my big grandkids. And oh my gosh, it was just nonstop. And then on Wednesday, after I saw you, my kids gave me this gift. I'll show you. This gift. Oh, I have to unblur. A few years ago. And they said, but we don't want you to take it home until we frame it. So they framed it, but they have one just like it. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare. It's reflecting my.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah. So they framed it, but they had one too. And so they never gave it to me. So one day my son mentioned that one of them was mine. And so I, on Wednesday night, knowing they were going out of town, spoke up for myself and said, can I take my heart home? And then at my daughter, she'd already gone to bed, but I knew she was up reading. I had this brilliant idea to put it over here on this. Let me see if I can show you guys on this barn door. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
My bedroom door. But I own this duplex with my son, so I didn't know if he'd want holes in the door. So when I got home on Saturday, he was here putting smoke alarms and different things that need to be done. So I mentioned it to him. And there's a crossbeam that's in the way. So he went straight to Home Depot from here to get all the materials to put on the back of it so I could hang it on my barn door. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh my God. And he was leaving for Hawaii the next morning at the crack of dawn, and they had a concert to go to that night. So I was just so touched that he would do that. And he has this great, big, amazing idea, the geek mind of his, that is really going to be good for Altadena and for the environment, for all kinds of things. And it keeps tweaking, the better way of doing things. And now it's more than a project for Altadena, it's a project for the world. And I know my time is up, just real quick.
That's okay.
On Kazo Tea, you get these little sayings. And
yeah,
the other night it was one that was for him, that was, the gifts you share make a difference in the world, something even more beautiful than that. So I came home and it was still on my counter. I told him, I said, I took a picture and I was going to text this to you, but I didn't get to it. And I told him what I felt about him and how brilliant he is and how grateful I am for him. And even if I ask questions, it's not because I don't approve, it's because I'm curious, And then I texted it to him anyway with the message, and he loved it like immediately. So it just felt so very, very good. Then I also have this scarf from them that is a big blue planet, and I like to hide my television. So to use it on my television, I climb on my dining room table, believe it or not. So he didn't like that. So he also got me this post to put it on so I could really easily just hang it. So anyway, I'm real loved up, even though they're in Hawaii and I don't get to see them a longer time than normal. So
wow, that is great. And behind the scenes, just so you guys know, Lisbeth and I have been collaborating with Angela, trying to get her the phone number links so she could call in. But now she's trying to find something that's local in Japan so she can call in because her internet is not cooperating. So we'll see if she makes it. Hopefully she does, but we're certainly doing our best to get her in. Lisbeth, I hope you can unmute because we'd love to celebrate you.
Well, we're a powerful group, so we're going to know
We
that
are. We're
join.
intending that she's joining us. Yes.
Yeah, and I'm keeping my camera off because I have like whiffs of battery life. So I
Okay.
have to switch over to Chromebook, but I'll be on for a minute. Cute photos that Angela's sending too.
I know. Funny.
Wins. It's been a rough week with my legs, so I can't put that as a win. It's been worse than usual. But Tom has had a huge work project due. A lot of stress and things like that, but it was finally submitted today. So hopefully that is over. A lot of back and forth, a lot of challenges with the weather and the Wi-Fi, but it looks good. Also, I was calling lots of angels for that, and I think it was helping, especially those attitude adjustment angels. I was hearing like him on a Teams call today, and another time with the guy like chuckling and laughing, a guy who's normally like all hyper and serious. So love those angels. Also celebrating getting through some weather the other night. I just kept getting bad feelings ahead of time. So I was asking for a lot of help. And afterwards, I found out that certain parts of the state had been under a tornado warning in addition to everything else. So I was really grateful that we only had a light show for a while and thunder and then it was rain. And the other things are just little, there's a writing circle that I go to sometimes and they do stretch breaks and the main person who leads it is in Hawaii. Must be Hawaii calling. So they asked me if I would lead it a couple of times, and so that was fun. And I got to attend some free business coaching workshops recently.
That is fabulous. How could it get even better than this? Obviously, we're sending lots of good healing energy to your legs. And I'm going to be talking about what I'm up to, and I'll do more to support you at that point. Michelle, did you have something you wanted to add? No? Okay. Let's celebrate David. So good to see you here, David.
So great to be here. Yeah, so I'm celebrating the fact that I'm here and with you all finally after having missed the last two. I've been busy with all kinds of sorts of things. I got to participate or attend in John Newton's seminars that were on a Saturday about 2 weeks ago, which were great. And if I make some time to type up the notes from that, I will share them because there's some good nuggets there. I'm still doing the Mind Valley manifesting quest, but just slowed down a lot on it just because when I first started, it was when I was in between cars and I had nowhere to go. So I did it every day. And now it's like 2 days a week. So, but it really requires, focus and involvement and time. So I'm glad I'm giving it the adequate amount of time. And there's another Mind Valley thing I just started, which is called Wild Fit, which is about better nutrition, and it's a 90-day thing. Stay tuned on that one. And otherwise, been driving my new used car, which is in excellent shape. Just got an oil change on it, and I was glad to say they had nothing to say of anything else being needed, which felt great.
That is good. How can it get even better than this? That is wonderful. I'm so glad you're able to join us today. That always helps. It always does.
Me
Well,
too.
I was almost late today too, because our neighbors brought 7 cattle over to our front field, and I had to stand out in the road with my arms extended so the cattle wouldn't run past me, try to look big and scary and make them go up our driveway. And they did, and it all worked out fine. But the fastest way to get the cattle where you want them to go is to get a bale of alfalfa and have it on the back of your ATV, and then they chase after you instead of you having to chase after them. So anyway, lessons learned. Julie Ryan, I got to be on her show, and I invited her to be on my show. And she asked me to promote her free call that she was doing, talking about energy healing. And she's a very interesting woman. Her background is actually engineering, and she invented a couple of medical devices, made bank, and discovered that she is a medium and also does remote healing. And she's very matter of fact about it. I mean, one of the things that I love about Julie is she owns her power. And it just reminds me, rather than doubt or second guess or wonder if it's happening, we can just own our power. And she's doing a free replay tomorrow, or no, on Saturday, I think. Maybe it was last Saturday. Anyway, I ended up signing up for a course, and I'm really excited about it. And that's why I'm saying, Lisbeth, I will be able to give you even more support because I'm learning from her how to do remote healing. Awesome. I revised and recorded my webinar again. So I'm really excited about that. And something happened for me that was a major download. So a few months ago, I got this message, and I found myself saying infinite divine love, blessings, enlightenment, vibrant health, and prosperity over and over again as just kind of a mantra, kind of a blessing. And I would send that out to all of you. You've gotten it many times every day, and everybody else, right? And just over and over again. And I'm working on my webinar, which is the 5 powers of abundance. And so I'd been noodling around with it, and I was deep in meditation, the group meditation on Sunday morning, Sahaj with Deborah. And all of a sudden I had to grab my pad and pen and write down, because then I realized that the power of presence is recognizing infinite divine love. The power of receiving is welcoming in the blessings in all the forms that they come. The power of, what was it called? The power of power of co-creation is all about enlightenment. It's when God is your BFF and you're willing to get the messages and you receive, you co-create. When the power of authentic self-leadership is vibrant health, because it's only when you're integrated internally that vibrancy radiates beyond you and everything lights up in your life. And the power of manifesting is prosperity. So it was just like, wow, I hadn't put that together. And the divine's like, hello, anybody home? So that was really exciting for me. So that's what I have to celebrate. Yes, we will definitely send you tons of extra healing, Lisbeth. You got it all the time. But now we're going to do intentions. And I want to start with Julie because she spoke with Peggy earlier today. She's not feeling well. She's in bed. And we want to send tons of healing energy to Julie. So in love and light, we hold the intention that Julie is surrounded by angels and infinite divine love. She receives miraculous healing from head to toe throughout her entire energy body and all of her experience. So she is completely healed, whole, and well, thriving with vibrant health. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. That was so interesting. I got my little tone. I got my little tone. So yeah, yeah, it's handled. It's handled, Julie. Healthy, whole, and well. Awesome, awesome. Ruthie, what would you like some energy around?
Well, gosh, I think the most important thing right now is health and prosperity for all of us, because um, when you were when we were just focusing on Julie just now, I remembered also all of us and all of our, you know, health issues, including my kids' health issues and stuff, and my daughter's having a baby in May. And so health and prosperity, in the sense that I know we're all working towards uh, making better futures for ourselves and manifesting prosperity so we can bless others more. So I think, just in love and light, um, I intend for all of us to receive blessings of the health and greater prosperity, and that God will give me the winning lottery numbers. And thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done.
We give thanks, and so it is. Thank you so much, Ruthie. Thank you. We all get all the blessings, and it doesn't hurt to have a booster. That's awesome. All right, Dorji, what would you like some good energy around? You're muted. You got to unmute you.
I always start now my intention with asking for peace and love. But I also want to add that we all do have projects, and I put my intention out there, yeah, for all our projects to be successful. But if you have anything else that you want to add to it, just put it out into the ether, and it will come to all of us. So in Love and Loud, our intention is to manifest world peace and harmony. We see a world filled with love and peace, and we start talking to each other. And our intention is for our family of light to attract the audiences who need to hear about us and help us attract all the resources we need to be of service to the divine in whatever way we are needed. Thank you, divine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is. Mm-mm-mm. Lots of good energy around that one, Georgie. It was interesting because I was getting a message that with all of these intentions, we should be very direct. It's just like typing into a spiritual GPS. You don't type in, well, I'd kind of like to go to Los Angeles, but if you can get me to Southern California, that'd be good. I'm not real picky. No, be very specific, be very direct. This is what I want. This is where I choose to go. This is how I choose to feel. And that clarity is something that they will definitely be able to support you with. But the level of trust you have in your own power and acknowledging your power makes a difference, because you are guiding the divine. The divine is guiding you, and you are guiding the divine. We got Lisbeth back. Yay! Yay! Lisbeth, I'm so glad you're back. I'm concerned that we might lose you again. So would you like to do your intention next? Oops, I hit the S to unmute at the wrong time. I'm so sorry. I keep doing that. Hi, Lisbeth.
Hi, I'm okay to wait. I just reconnected with the Chromebook, so
Okay.
I should be good.
Okay.
But I'll just say, did I hear that Ruthie's daughter's going to have a baby in May? Is that the last I heard?
Yeah,
I'll
so
just put out a
exciting.
suggestion. May 26th is a good date. Just saying.
So time it, please. That's awesome. That's great, Lisbeth. All right, Peggy, what would you like some good energy around? I've got to ask you to unmute. Sorry. Yeah, it would. There you go. Okay.
Okay. In love and light, I am asking that the universe send the most perfect purchaser for my condo, one that will meet the sales price, one who will want some of the furniture that is available, and one who will want some of the artwork that I have that I purchased in the 80s. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is. Peggy, I'm supposed to ask you a question. Have you blessed the rooms in your condo recently? Like within the last week?
No.
Okay, they want you to go through and bless every single room in the condo, thank it for all of the many blessings that you've received while living there, and ask angels to stay with the house in that room to nurture, love, and nourish everyone who lives there. That the good energy is so powerful that it will attract the perfect person. That's what I got.
Thank you.
Of
And the
course.
perfect person is already known in the mind of God. You are irresistibly drawn together.
Lisbeth, do you have a raised hand?
Yeah, I just wanted to say to Peggy, I heard about something recently. I don't know if you want to try this because it sounds like it's a little dangerous, but you can burn salt and Google it, and it apparently like clears like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, that would be a very powerful clearing.
Yeah, like puts sage to shame. And it's just like a pile of salt. And you could probably do a small one if you're worried, but just putting it out there since
Thank you, because
ladies-
I've often used salt and I've used water and I've used prayer and I've used chanting and I forget what all else, but I've
You can
not
bury a
burned
Saint Joseph.
salt
You can also bury a Saint Joseph.
upside down.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to face it the right direction. The directions tell you when you get him. One makes you keep the house and one lets you let go of it.
Ah.
It works.
Perfect.
It's
Why is it
bizarre
great?
and it works.
Is it
That's pretty
dangerous
cool.
to burn salt? Why is it dangerous to burn salt, Elizabeth?
Oh, it can get out of hand because the flames can get really high. So you really have to have it like on a cookie, like whatever container you use, have like a cookie sheet around it and nothing else nearby kind of thing. Because apparently the flames can go up like a foot or two.
Any particular kind of salt?
I think it's okay to just use plain table salt, but there are the like Whole Foods and places sell like the Himalayan pink salt at a pretty cheap price. So I would think you could do that too.
I have some salt, but it's out in my shed that I'll let you know what it is that my feng shui person recommended for clearing. I forget.
Yeah.
It's some kind of
Cool.
kosher or rock salt. It's, not your table salt.
Mhm.
And
Let us know.
If you Google Tao, Tao of Dana, Dana, she had a little video on it. I think it's free.
Cool. We'll check it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Lots of good energy around that, Peggy. All right, Michelle, what would you like some good energy around?
I just want to keep moving forward. I have momentum. I'd like to keep that going, and I want it to be all good and positive momentum, energy, and motivation. And of course, radiant, vibrant, pain-free health.
Awesome. You get it all. We'll support
Thank
you with that right now. We give thanks, and so it is. Oh, wow. That was really good energy. That was really good energy.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for bringing that in, for sharing it with us. Amazing. All right, Kelly, ready for some yummy energy?
I am. Thank you very much. I have been continuing on my just get it done, just do it now. And some things are like that done, and some things are like such a roadblock, especially around technology. So I would really like to just have smooth technology. I'm trying to get myself better on Google, and I keep hitting a roadblock to get verified. And oh yeah, and then my Gmail is switched to Gmail. It's not functioning right. It's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? I got a new computer. It's still, yeah. So
So we need to hire tech angels for you.
thank you.
And also, a friend told me that the folks at Best Buy, the tech guys or whoever they are, they can log into your computer remotely and help you resolve some of those issues. So
That would be the Geek Squad.
Geek Squad,
Right.
yes,
Geek Squad.
yes,
Well, it's a brand new laptop, so I'm thinking maybe I need to go to Apple and have them help me. But
yes.
whatever angels can show up and help me, I'm grateful for it. So in love and light, I declare that we all are in the flow, that we are guided in just what is ours to do and what to let go of and what to ask help for around and to happily, joyously receive that help. And we don't have to do it all ourselves, that there are angels and brilliant tech people and brilliant people in every profession to help us and assist us. Everyone in our lives can help us. So I claim it is done, that my technology is resolved easily, effortlessly, completely. And as it's true for me, it's true for all of us, just like we get bumped out of the Zoom and yada, yada. So I know Spirit knows how to take care of all of this for us, no matter what the planets are doing, no matter what the people are doing. And along with that, I claim a deep, abiding peace for all people, all worldwide, that all are confident that all is well and all is unfolding for the upliftment of humanity in gracious and loving and kind ways, no matter what it looks like. So that I give thanks for, and I simply let it be so.
We give thanks, and so it is. That was really good.
Thank you.
Kelly, I'm going to have to learn how to do intentions the way you do. I loved how you claimed your power. I loved how you said, I know it's already done. I love how you were just affirming spirit throughout the entire thing. That was freaking brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I am a prayer practitioner, and our joke is that we're called practitioners because we practice all the time.
Well, you're very good at it.
Thank you. I did put in the chat that the second half of one of Joe Dispenza's movies is being shown tonight at my church's Healing Circle on the Zoom, and it's free. You know, you can donate if you want, but anybody's welcome. And it's just ahaya.com/virtual. It's at, oh yeah, I forgot to say, it's at 7:00. So, California.
Cool. Could you put the link in the chat for those of us who aren't sure how to spell it?
Well, it's there, but I spelled, I hit the wrong letter on virtual, that's all.
Okay.
And Ahaya is, I don't know why they call
I
it that.
see.
It's a Center for Spiritual Living
Gotcha.
in Pasadena.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. All right, Lisbeth, it's your turn. Are you ready for some yummy energy?
Yes, and thank you for that link again, Kelly, because I lost it on the other computer when I got booted out. I am actually asking for calmness and, well, let me reword that. Thank you, universe, angels, and all, for calmness and patience with all with whom we interact with, and for abundance, especially financial, to come in immense forms with grace and ease and fun and joy for all of us. And as soon as possible, please. Thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is.
Thank you.
Oh, that was really good. Wow, lots of great energy. All right, David, Edgar, you get some good stuff too.
All right. Let's see. I'll from my notes, so do a variation on a previous intention I've offered here. In love and light, we hold the intention that we choose to believe that we are becoming healthier, stronger, wiser, braver, more confident, more connected, more capable, more aware, and better able to tap into divine guidance and higher wisdom to an extent that we have never before dreamed was a true and real possibility for ourselves, for our friends, for our family, for greater healing and peace throughout the world, and greater love and greater compassion for all. Thank you, Infinite Creator. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it is done.
We give thanks, and so it is. Wow, that was really, really cool, David. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Kelly, I sent you a little message in the chat, so if you would get back to me. I have heard that there's a little problem possibly with Catherine and the kids coming into LA. And I don't know if what the likelihood is, if they're really going to make it. Hopefully they do. I'm going to be flying back from Denver on the 12th of May. I'm hoping to see David while I'm there. And yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And then maybe zip down real fast to visit with the group down there in LA. And I just don't know how long they want to put up with me the next day, because I'll come in as early as possible on the 13th. And then if they want to get rid of me as soon as they possibly can on the 14th, I'll buy that ticket. I just don't know. I don't want to overstay my welcome. That's all. Okay. You know, it's really interesting. In holding all of these intentions, I got this image that we are dancing with the divine. And I used to love watching those dancing contests, like ballroom dancing stuff, especially the Latin dance. I always thought that was great on PBS. And obviously these couples have been practicing and they've got a routine and they've been doing this for years and years and years. But you'd interview them and they would talk about how there are subtle signs, there are little signals in how the pressure of one hand or a look or a little tiny signal that indicates where to move next. And I just realized I choose to witness those blessings and that guidance. So in Love and Light, we hold the intention that we effortlessly, joyously dance with the divine throughout our lives, welcoming in all the many, many blessings that are there for us. And the more we acknowledge and appreciate those blessings, the more they multiply, bringing us vibrant health and prosperity and delight beyond imagining. Thank you, divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. That felt amazing. And it was interesting, you know, my eye is done with those surgeries, except I will have to have cataract surgery in this eye eventually. And they always were saying, you know, these doctors are super busy and they're backed up. So don't expect to be able to get your cataract surgery for 3 or 4 months, probably. Well, I got a referral from my primary care physician, and I'm going to be meeting with that guy in the end of April. It's a really early morning appointment, but you know what? I just got this message. Hey, that's the guidance, you know, be willing to accept the guidance when it comes. Yeah. Doesn't usually look like what we expect it to look like, does it?
So Elaine, when you send out the recording, could you put that download that you got during Sahaj? Could you write that out for us?
Sure, I will.
Thank
I'd be
you.
happy to. Yeah.
That was
And
powerful.
also, I feel your cataract surgery is going to be easy.
Oh, it is. It's outpatient surgery. And it's really funny because as we were holding that intention, my intention, I got this impression that I go in to see the doctor and he's like, oh, yeah, let's just get that done. Wouldn't that be fun? So, how can it get even better than this? Who knows? But blessings abound. And you guys are one of the biggest ones in my life. I'm so happy and grateful that we do this together. Thank
Love
you. Love you so much.
Watch everybody. Love you all.
Love you all.
Love you.
Yeah.
Have a fabulous
you, Lane.
week. Mwah. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.